Alright, let's get it, guys. It's time for the ERMAC Kombat Kast. I'm ready. You guys ready? I'm ready. I'm hoping they talk about the Reptile new moves. Maybe the new moves that's supposed to happen for Rain and Scorpion as well. And maybe talk about some other kind of buffs or something. Maybe the new push block mechanic. I don't know. If they're going to talk about any of that new stuff, or is it really just going to be about ERMAC? I don't know. We'll see. I have the audio as loud as it can go, guys.
So we are going to show ERMAC today. A couple other things we want to talk about. King of the Hill is now cross-play.
Woo!
So now you can play with people on different platforms.
Yes, you can use your social invites.
That's a big deal.
Crossplay or first party.
That's a big deal.
So that's, I know people have been asking for that. It's finally here. We're excited for you guys to get in and I know you do, a lot of people do their tournaments that way and things like that. So that'd be awesome. I'm glad that has made it to Mortal Kombat 1. A couple characters have received maybe some new moves.
Very exciting.
Yes. Scorpion might have a new string that's been added.
String?
Here's one that I think will be fun for a lot of people. Garrus, for the Garrus players, there's now a UI element at the bottom that shows how many times he's used his countdown.
Okay.
So you and the opponent will always know when he's at 3.
Correct.
So that's something people have been asking for, so we got that in there. Rain.
He's got a couple of new moves.
Rain has some new moves, which is neat.
Reptile.
Reptile has a new long-range projectile he can use.
He's got
What
like
else?
the MK2 classic
What
spit
else?
that goes
How do they
full
go
screen.
Right, so you got a full new move for him, and also his drop you can now cancel out of.
Yeah,
What
he
else?
Flips back and goes invisible.
What else?
It's really neat. Kind of help you with mix-ups and things
What
like that.
else?
One of the big ones, I think, which is going to excite people, is Shujinko.
Yes, he's
Don't
been
tell me that's
meditating
all
and
that we
learning
got
new
for Reptile,
techniques.
man.
This whole time.
Don't tell me
Shujinko
that's.
has a lot
Don't
of
tell
new
me.
techniques that he has learned. We're now going to show you just a little tiny supercut of some of the new stuff that he can do.
Is that a thing of supercut?
I'm going to call it that.
Okay.
So we're going to show that real quick. Show you some other things that he can do. Let's take a look.
Shujinko. Okay. So he got a new move there. Okay. So what, did they just give him more useful moves in the attack? Was that an ambush, actually? Or... No, but okay. So some new moves for Shujinko, okay. To give him something useful for that, okay. Well, that's nice, I guess. Okay. Okay, what do we get? Oh, lantern? Okay. Okay. That was a new rain move. And oh, they gave him an actual useful thing for Reiko. That's nice too. Alright, Shujinko. Okay. Okay.
There we go. A lot of neat, cool stuff. Got the Reiko grab.
Okay.
What can't he do?
I think stealing Li Mei's lantern is very fun.
You're going to find a lot of really neat things you can now do with Shujinko. Had to experiment with it. There's a lot of new stuff.
What else do we get for Reptile?
It's a real big change to have. But I think we should probably hop on to what we're here for.
ERMAC.
Alright.
ERMAC.
Let's see some ERMAC stuff then.
It's like we like to do. ERMAC's a rushdown character in this game.
A rushdown character. I like that.
Projectiles you're sort of used to. He still has, a lot of the stuff you'll remember, your lifts you saw in the trailer, obviously. But he's more of a rushdown character, and it's not always low and high. He's more of a rushdown character that uses a series of really cancels he can use to keep the pressure going.
So you're going to be doing cancels?
We'll see what we can do.
I've
begins.
seen you be very good at your desk.
Thank you. And we'll see if that translates to now.
Right.
But yeah, so you can do, different sort of cancels and into hit confirm, maybe sneak some throws in there. He plays a little differently than some of the past ERMACs, but those who've played ERMAC before, everything you've always loved, he has for you.
Yeah, I do think he has pretty much all of the classic moves you expect: the push, the lift, the teleport. But a lot of them visually look different and have some neat functionality, like little spice to them.
One thing I really like about him too, and I think people will learn quickly, is that his combo freedom is pretty awesome.
Yeah, definitely.
There's a lot of different stuff you can do
Combo freedom.
Into combos with
I like
ERMAC,
combo freedom. Hold up.
Pretty excited.
But I also don't think he's going to be that hard to play. I think there's going to be a lot of options. And I think it'll require a little bit of execution, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I never find a lot of analysis paralysis while I'm playing him. If I don't want to do the harder stuff, I don't have to. But if it's there and I'm able to do it, I will. Like, I think a lot of different levels of player will enjoy Ermac.
So simple, but with depth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly feel like that's been a lot of our characters.
It is.
Yeah.
There's a lot of characters like you can just get the ground running and do the fun specials and do really cool stuff in combos, or you can dig in deeper and play longer and really get to the real deep stuff of the character.
Meat.
The meat, yes.
Meat.
So, now that we've talked about Ermac, let's see how he plays.
You're going to do it.
Okay.
All right, here we are, Ermac with the mask.
With the
Look at
mask.
his
and the mask was-
the way
was
he
pretty praised.
goes forward
Yeah,
and back.
yeah.
With the mask.
And he has
That's
some
kinda
of his
cool.
gear. Is some of the
He's
coolest.
floating.
Gnarly.
Yeah.
There's a helmet that I have been wearing exclusively, which I will not talk anything more about. His movement's awesome.
I love the like weird marionette way he walks back and forwards. I think our design team and our animators have really nailed the kind of spooky mummy man,
On his knees
undead
for
guy.
the-
Yeah.
For his cool throw, which we got the Movado throw, and then just crumples
Very
you.
painful.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's talk about Ermac. One of his main strings that people are really going to enjoy. One of my favorites, kind of old school. One of those strings that ends in a grab at the end.
Very reminiscent of like the Ultimate MK3 kind of lift, except he throws him over, but that kind of hand gesture reminds me of it, which is a cool.
Probably easier to do.
Yeah.
And if you want to, you don't have to do the ending, and it's a knockdown.
But why wouldn't you lift?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
it's
too
cool.
cool. Like
Yeah.
boom.
Do you lift, bro? Remember that?
This is one of his main strings too that I love using. 2-1-2. Pop up.
Yep.
It immediately goes into pop, and you can combo after that if you want to.
Okay.
Just super cool. Like one of those moves people really enjoy because it takes a lot of the onus off of you. It's a pop up combo. You get way up in the air and you can do stuff.
And I think you'll see that he has a lot of really cool air combos and air enders and stuff
He
like
has
that.
He has some of the most air moves in the game, I would say.
That's because he's Ermac.
Oh, there we are.
Love it. Love it.
This move, he kicks you and then
Just a burst of souls.
and it, for a string does a good amount of damage. This can be canceled out with some stuff that we will show later, so we're going to hold off on that a little bit.
You're working up to it.
We're going to work up to it. His Torch 4 is really neat. This is this neat. And then Torch 4-3, it knocks them away. This
Okay.
is another move that, on the outset, looks just like a kind of a jumping knee.
Right.
A lot more is going to come from that later.
Because it makes him
We'll get back to that.
airborne and
Yeah,
you can
you'll
use
notice
specials off of
He's
it.
airborne.
Yeah.
We'll talk about.
Keep that in mind. Yes, it knocks them into the air, and it knocks them into the air. And what you're stating, Ermac's
He
in
is
the air.
airborne. Yes.
Yes. 4-2-2 is an overhead. So, like we said earlier, there's not a lot of overhead lows with Ermac. This is one thing you kind of throw out and fish, and knock them down, knock them away, or just throw the overhead out and cancel into a special.
It's also worth considering while he may not have the best lows, the cameo systems means
Absolutely.
there are characters like Kung Lao and Frost that have good lows.
Absolutely. But this is a great one to start out there. Has a good amount of
distance,
range.
yeah.
Good amount of range. Back 2-4 is a cool sort of just trapping bounce. And it can be special canceled as well. If you want to. That's the full move. It knocks you fully away. And then you can do like a lift off. And more stuff too, obviously. But that's just where you are there. This move is a ton of fun. This is just his back 3. It's kind of like a get the heck off me move. Just sends you full back.
Back 3.
A specter comes out and knocks you backwards. Gives you a little distance when you need it. With
Right.
It seems like he does do a lot of things to get distance as well.
He does, and he has a couple of things that can get him back in range as well.
How's this man keep in the chat
let's
saying
talk
he's
about
A
some special
tier,
moves.
but still
As
main?
we've seen
Who?
earlier, we got
Ermac?
it's the classic lift.
Yep, that big skeletal witch lady.
Now you can also meter burn that to trap him.
Oh.
and do air combos or whatever you want to do after that, which is super cool. A lot of fun. A lot of stuff you can do with that. He's got his push.
Yep.
And has a good amount of range. That's
my guy. That was my guy.
I love the monster coming in.
It's one of those good things when you play Ermac where you can always sort of like be checking people who are trying to move in on you.
Exactly.
And they have to be really safe because there's a good amount of distance there.
Okay.
When you use meter on that, it is also armor.
Which is a great armor.
Oh, this is
You can
armor
use
move?
that to beat projectiles, long range normals. You could like whiff punish with
Just
it.
like half screen about.
And that's full. I just did pretty much max distance right there, and that's
You got some good range.
that's a good range.
Got some good range.
Of course.
Yeah, what is that on block?
Right.
This teleport is very interesting. So see, I'm starting on the ground. I teleport. I end on the ground.
Yeah, still on the ground there.
I can also go up. So I can go on the ground or the air.
Do it again now, what?
So I can go up, or I can do it from the air and go up.
Or from the air and go
From
down.
the air and go back down.
Wow.
So like
Okay.
any up, down, you can mix and match them.
Mind blown right now.
One thing that's fun to do too is you can actually kind of go up here, whiff it, and you're right in their face.
Right.
And a lot of people might do something to you. A lot of people won't. So that's a lot of fun too.
It's also going to be a thing that's really going to add to their mental stack when you have multiple options coming up. They're going to have to look for the teleport and then also guess how you're going
low,
to teleport back in.
Right. Big thing. Down back 2 is this. Oh, that's not that.
Oh.
Did it wrong.
Oh.
Hover.
Okay.
Okay.
So hover does quite a few things. You're hovering. You can cancel early, that sort of thing. If you meter burn it, it's quicker.
Nope.
And we'll explain that in a second. So remember that knee we talked about?
Yes, I do.
Tell me about that knee.
So you can cancel
Very cool.
into knee with teleport, with levitate.
Okay, and then
So
you get a
you
full
can
combo. Otherwise,
continue
you
pressure.
can't? Or
So I
what?
can do that. Maybe
Yeah.
I come down and I throw.
What's that
Lots
going to be
of
on
things you
block?
can do with that. So if he's in the air, he can do his levitate, which opens up a lot of things. Like this string I showed earlier. You
He's
can
really
do
gonna come up with some crazy stuff.
things.
Very cool.
I missed it. Hold on, sorry. So I can levitate out of it.
Okay, Lanny.
Nice.
into a full combo.
Got it in less
Okay.
than 3 tries.
Right.
you're just
really
a
good
normal
about it.
person.
I'm just a normal.
That's
human
cool.
being. And hover.
Dude,
hover
I feel
seems
like he's
cool.
going to have a lot
So it's
of
just
like possible
always-
combo routes from
I
all these
love that
moves
kind
that
of
he has.
K3.
It's going to be pretty cool,
Pose, yeah.
but
Pose, it's
you know,
Once you start
you're just
putting
going to have to
pressure on,
find the
like, where does
optimal
it go,
ones.
right? And that's gonna be really fun for a lot of people to play with. I've really enjoyed it.
So sometimes when I'm like alone in my apartment, I do that pose, and that's not weird, right? Everyone
normal.
does that, right?
Absolutely normal.
Okay.
Let's talk about some new stuff to Mortal Kombat 1's Ermac. First off, there's this move called Death's Embrace,
Okay.
where he comes out, a spirit touches him, and he gets this sort of shield on him.
Is he
Right.
faster?
While that is
or?
active, and it lasts 5-6 seconds, there it went away, your health bar is now your meter. So you are getting meter taken off instead of health,
Okay.
right?
So a very clear scenario would be you're about to lose.
Right.
You have only 1 hit left,
But you got full meter.
but you got 3 bars.
Let's say
Like
you're
some
way ahead and
Enchantress
time's
shit.
running out. Turn it on. They're chipping away at your meter
Right.
while your health bar is safe. The cool thing about this too is you can turn it off whenever you want to. So if someone's doing a combo to you, you can take half that combo, turn it off. Like there's a lot of different like mind games you can play with it. Some fun stuff that way.
Also, the little
Joey,
demon lady
thank
looks
you very
really cool.
much for the tier 1 resub.
Another move that's new is Spirit Punch. So he has this punch where he charges it up and lets out just a torrent of these spirits. Now it has a bunch of levels. You can do it just real quick, just knock them away. Hold it down, gives you a crumple state,
Ooh.
Okay.
and then it's time. You know.
Right.
My guy.
Now here's the other thing. This move can be canceled out. So you can turn it on, I can back out, turn it on, back forward. You can put it in a move. You can do it during a combo and do it. I'm sorry to say not great at that, but you can continue pressure like we were talking about earlier. Super cool move. Another move he has that's new is this Shrieking Souls move, where he slides on the ground and
That's a
and
cool
knocks you
move.
up. This also can be canceled. So once you hit, you can double dash forward and continue a combo. So I can be like
Okay.
Very
like
cool.
that,
You got it.
and So that it just always like constant pressure with Ermac. You're continuing moving forward, pressuring them, teleporting around. Just like you talked about earlier, I love the term when you use mental stack.
Yes.
There's so much, just like a lot of our characters, there's so much stuff you have to think about while you're fighting him that could happen at any time.
It also seems like a reoccurring thing here is combo options, possibility, routes. Very cool.
One of my favorite moves he has is this. He's got, this is his only quote-unquote projectile. As you can see, it runs across the ground. You can only do it in the air.
It's like
if you use
from
meter,
MKX, that move.
2 bars of meter. You can also do this, and it'll send out these hands.
That's so
which
cool
will start a
looking.
combo. Now,
And that's
this,
airborne.
Again,
And it's a
goes
low.
back to the knee. The thing that's
Airborne low.
The thesis of the story is you can do it from knee, which means if you want to use the bars, you know, into the
But
round,
that's 2 bars.
you can literally
That's 2 bars.
do that.
Very cool.
But that's really good though.
That's Ermac in a nutshell.
But it's like if he can do that into this low, and he can just do stuff into float cancels that I assume would then be overhead afterwards, like that sounds like he's gonna have some pretty good mix-ups to me.
It hardly seems like a fair fight that he has these ghost helpers.
Yeah.
Right? That doesn't seem fair.
Right, like it's Mortal Kombat, and ghosts are inherently, they've left this mortal coil.
They sure have. And yeah, he's got plenty of help.
Yeah,
Plenty of help.
I guess they're all part of him, so it's fair.
He is many.
It is him.
Yeah.
It is him still the same. We should definitely show his Fatal Blow.
Fatal Blow.
Because it is a projectile.
What?
Yeah, so let's do this.
Okay.
And that is Ermac.
You did pretty good there.
Thanks.
I'm proud of you.
There's
I'm proud of you.
a couple things I messed
All right.
up on.
He's gonna show us some Movado, maybe.
You're human.
Thank
And you're you.
Yeah, and on me. That's,
Right.
that's the big one.
Yeah.
I really enjoy playing Ermac.
Another
definitely.
character you gotta punish your force balls with
I've always
Fatal.
loved the
Yeah,
character.
He was
I'd be
your main.
surprised if he couldn't,
My main.
honestly.
It's good to see your original main back in the game, so that's super fun for me. Also, though, I super love Movado. Like, I've really been enjoying what I can do with Ermac and Movado. Not that every character works with everybody if you figure it out.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed this team up.
It's a little duo of yours.
A little duo of mine. So
Little
that's
duo.
what I will be playing through definitely in the next season.
I'm excited to see him back. I really like that era of MK. He's always been a really cool design. I think the like bungee ropes thing are just so unique. So I think he's a cool one.
I mean, it was the '90s. Leather jacket, you can't go wrong with. Long leather jacket,
Right.
like that was just cool. I mean,
It's done.
yeah.
It's done.
Who didn't have one? You know what I mean?
So let's take a look at Movado. So Movado has a bunch of he does a couple things. He has some setup tools. He has some combo extension tools. He has a way you can use flawless block to push them back, which I will not be showing. It's in the trailer. I cannot do that.
So that's
really
a
cool stuff. So let's take a
Movado
look.
specific
One thing he has that's really
move.
neat,
A little
he'll
bit
just throw out
sad about that,
this
but okay.
line, which will pull you forward.
Oh,
and at the
pulls
end,
you.
You're kind of crumpled and knocked down. Now, if they can block that,
Was that some red dragon tech right there?
That's right.
it
Yeah.
is. So, boom.
Created by the same scientist that built Suhao's chest plate.
It sure feels like it, right? So he's got that. He can also. This is one of my favorites. This is generally used for a nice combo ender to add some damage. You can do just fling each other into each other. Can you
Nomad's Touch.
explain that?
That
to
is
people who
that
don't
is
know?
a Cabal move from MK Deception. I'm so excited to have Movado in. He stole his hook swords in Deception. He stole Nomad's Touch. What a criminal!
I
I
was
love
say he's a
it.
criminal. I mean,
So
well-known
boom.
criminal.
He takes a little damage. The other person takes a little bit more.
Oh, they both get
He
hurt.
also has
Interesting.
this is really
8% though, you guess.
cool. When you knock them down, you can slide out with him at low. And people are like, what does that do? Now it adds a little damage for
It's a fair amount of extra damage.
What I enjoy it for is it stops wake-ups.
Oh.
You can't wake up at all
They
after?
just have to hold that.
Yep.
That's kind of good.
That's what I've been.
That's kinda
sort of what
good.
I've been sort of theory crafting its use as.
Dude, that's actually pretty good. Like a low OTG that they
one-
can't
the
do
two
anything
other
about, they
moves he
can't
has
wake up, that looks like it's unscaled. Like an unscaled,
They're
like
in
what?
the air.
5-6%?
He can fly back towards them and knock them back towards you, which is super cool. So you can just combo continuation. He can also do it from the sky
I was going
with
to
a
ask.
different input, which I like showing it like this.
And that is neat because normally you cannot combo after an uppercut.
Some characters can.
Right.
Sonya's, I believe, can. Scorpion's, I believe, can.
Janet.
This is a new one that you can do it on, and it's actually pretty. I slid
You just slid
underneath.
under. He's like, I'm out.
It's pretty easy to do, I think, too. So that's neat. It's depending on what move you're doing to them is what you'll decide to do with either
New
coming
Reptile
forward or
best
dropping.
cameo? 200%,
For
maybe.
me, I found it really easy.
What's
Ermac has a
OTG?
lot of moves
OTG,
that
it means off the
with
ground.
Movado.
It just means you're hitting
Recency
someone
bias because I'm playing
when they're
characters
actually
together,
in their
but
like
I've
knocked down
really
state.
enjoyed it.
Well, I think one thing that'd be cool is he could help extend your combos if you're a character.
So
that's
like
not
you can,
combo
if you
focused.
sweep
Right.
someone,
Or
they're knocked
if you
down.
are
But
like
it looks
Ermac,
like you can
have a lot
sweep
of
someone
options.
and
You
then
can
still
double
hit them
down,
with that
which I think is one of the
move,
coolest things about the camera
with that
system.
sliding
The
move that
ability to kind of,
Movado's doing,
you know,
and they
triple,
just gotta
quadruple
take it.
down, or
I
fill in
don't think they'd
gaps
be able
you
to
might
block
have.
that,
So
right?
like this is this basic combo I've been working on at my desk. We'll see if I can pull it off.
I got faith in you.
Close.
It was
So
good. It was good. It was good.
So
I
close.
feel like I should try it one more time.
Absolutely.
Well,
That was it. That was it. That was it.
One bar, one
One
cameo,
more.
29%.
Right.
Very nice, very nice. One more time, one more time.
I know. Let's go. Boom. Okay.
All right.
There we
And
are.
there's my guy.
30%.
Charm, what do you call that
30% one
combo?
bar, one
We
cameo.
are mini.
Nice.
So that
I don't know about that one.
I'm not sure.
is Movado.
I don't know about that one.
I think he's gonna. I think the combat pack cameos. I think have been really, really cool. How they added the meta. It's great to see cameos.
Ermac
are
low damage
almost
confirmed.
as important as
I'm
your
sure
roster
there's going to be
character. It's
some
really neat to
actual
see the meta
optimals people will
shift
find,
evolve
and
as
he'll be doing like
And a wide
40 or
variety
more for a
across the
bar and a
board, what I
cameo
can
or
do.
something.
Yeah.
Well, that is the Kombat Kast for today. Before we go, I mean, we're going to go now. We're
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
show a fight that QA put together that I think is pretty awesome. So until next time, thank you very much. We can't wait to see you on the next Kombat Kast.
Oh, we got Reptile. We got Thank you, NRS. Thank you for putting some Reptile. I hope we see some good Reptile stuff. I hope we see some good Reptile stuff. I'm excited. Show me. Oh, and Scorpion. It's like they knew. It's like they knew they were gonna watch this shit. Hold up. What we got? Okay, that's the new projectile. Oh, it's loud. Hold up. Let me turn this down a bit. It's loud. Okay. They should have just flew me in to demonstrate some Reptile, you know? Ooh! Did you see that? That was cool. What else though? That was cool. That was a cool thing. Did he do 114 into it and cancel? All right, Reptile wins next round. What we got? Hold up. Jab. Shooting another projectile. It's kind of slow though. Oh, he did that again. Ooh. Oh, we got it. Oh. Okay. Man, that man is risky going in with those 4-3-2s like that. That's crazy. Okay. Shooting another projectile. Dude, that projectile. Okay, he did that again. Okay. I'm not sure about these moves right now. In the grand scheme of things, the cancel's looking all right. The projectile's looking kind of slow to me. Okay, what we got? But yeah, he can cancel 114 into that now. That's interesting. That's definitely interesting. He could have used the Scorpion cameo to take the thing there. Okay. Alright. Reptile, you gotta win this round. What are you doing? Reptile! Hello? No! Reptile had to win the round! You guys owe us another round! Now! Hello? No way they did that. That's the first time I've ever in my life seen a demonstration of a match that didn't go to final round. Hello? Nah, they trolled us. Is that like foreshadowing, guys? Is that like foreshadowing, letting us know that Reptile's buffs still won't be good enough to allow him to win a round? His buffs still can't let him win a round. I don't know, man.
King of the Hills have
I don't know, man. Let's take another look, guys. Take another look. Tweety, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate the raid, Tweety. I'll probably be getting off shortly, but I do appreciate the raid. All right, let's see. Yeah. So first things first, right? He starts with this projectile, right? That's just like it's not a very fast projectile. It seems decent. It seems like a decent projectile, right? But like, did they take away his spit and replace it with that? I don't know. But okay. Okay, cool combo. Okay, so we did a force ball. Okay, and then what? Up blocked his jump attack there. Okay. Man, the way this Reptile player kept doing forward 3-2, kind of had me cringing a little bit, man. Kind of had me cringing. He's just doing that. What is that? But okay, whatever. All right, we got a little combo here. Boom, 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 and then canceled off the 114 into the back 3 on Oki. Interesting, right? That's interesting. He just did that on block. Wow. Okay. 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 Okay.
Round 2, fight.
Another projectile. How much damage did that do actually? Hold up. That 6%, guys. 6% for his projectile.
Round
It's
2,
okay.
fight.
It's okay. 6% projectile. Boom. And then he just did that. He did another stand 3 cancel. All right. Another one. Just doing that. But see, that recovery seems kind of slowish. Like if you look at this over here. All right, he hit him with this, and then he does this. That was kind of slow. That was kind of slow, man. Like, but then here he actually just kind of came out of it quicker. So I don't know what the difference is, but we saw him do a cancel that seemed like he had to wait before moving, and then we saw another cancel where he just kind of went right out of it. So maybe it's gonna be good either way. I don't know what the difference is there. Why did one behave slowly? It's slow and the other one's not. But that one looked kind of long recovery, and then this one seemed quicker, right? I don't know what the difference is there. Hit him with just another random projectile, but okay. 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 And then he tried to cancel off of that, but then he got hit? What? How did that... Like... Oh, he did a flawless block and then did the flawless block breaker thing, whatever that is. So what resources did that require? Hold on. Almost, all right, right? That looked like that was 2 bars and maybe part of the Ermac, or not, part of the Movado. That looked like it was 2 bars. Yeah, and like half of a cameo as well. 2 bars and half of a cameo to do that. See right here, man, he could have killed him with like down scorpion cameo. Right here. Maybe you wouldn't have killed him, but you could have chipped him after. Instead, they want to just kill our boy and not really give us the final round. How disappointing. All right, Kaizen in the chat. He says, "Called me a down player," but from what I saw, these buffs are not it. Like, there's so many things, right, that I feel like we were asking for, we're wanting, whatever. I don't know what they're giving us right now, but if you compare whatever buffs we're seeing right now for Reptile, if we compare that to what Quan Chi got with his armor portal stuff, it's like, we'll see, man. We'll see. I have to, I'm gonna play it, and we're gonna see what it is. But I agree, Kaizen. Right now, it's like nothing about like this new projectile or this canceling of this one move makes it seem all that great. But we'll see, man. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, by the way, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm streaming on Twitch basically every day, so come through if you want to see Ermac stuff, Reptile stuff, Mortal Kombat 1 stuff in general. Link in the description.